We're going to crack on, and I'm delighted to say that we have a special invitation here to Puninda Thind, who is the UN high-level champion. One of the aims that we have here is to make sure that the agenda that we're talking about, Brazil, ties into the agenda that's happening internationally and in the lead up to COP30. And Puninda is the nature finance lead of the UN high-levels champions. She's going to share a few quick words about that, and then I'll say what's going to happen straight after that. So, Puninda, very warm welcome. Please come up.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much. It's a real privilege to be with all of you here today, and I'll try to keep it brief because I know I'm standing between you and the coffee break. But thanks so much to all the speakers as well this morning for the valuable insights, and Capital for Climate and Converge Capital for bringing us all together. As mentioned, I'm the Finance Nature Lead with the Climate Champions team supporting the UN Climate Change High-Level Champions. And since 2016, the UN Climate Change High-Level Champions have been connecting the work of governments with many voluntary and collaborative actions taken by cities, regions, businesses, and investors to meet the goals of the Paris Agreement. So really this whole of society approach that we've been talking about. And taking a step back, this summit today or this week is taking place during the same year as the 3 Rio conventions and towards COP30 in Brazil. So I want to stress the strategic importance of this convening and setting the stage for all the action that we know that we need to work on. When it comes to climate and nature finance, we've heard a lot about the quantity of finance that's needed, and it's also about the quality of finance to ensure that it reaches the indigenous communities, local communities, as well as smallholder farmers on the ground. And this particular year, we must accelerate efforts to turn ambition into action, because we cannot meet the goals of the Paris Agreement without action on nature as well as food systems. And as countries submit their new NDCs, the national climate plans, these must be the investment plans for sustainable action and growth as well. And nature must be at the heart of it. Investing in nature, as we know, means investing in adaptation and resilience, as well as economic growth. Through the Nature Positive for Climate Action call to action that the Climate Champions launched in London last year, we've encouraged investors and businesses globally to not only address nature-related risks, but also increase investments in nature-based solutions. As we heard Tony say this morning, there is an opportunity to mobilize at least $5 billion for nature by COP30 from the private sector. And on that end, Brazil, as we've heard, has the tools and is the largest potential market for investing in sustainable agriculture and nature-based solutions on the planet, and can act as a blueprint for other countries. As climate champions, we've also been encouraging partners to work with us on the Regional Platforms for Climate Projects initiative that has been designed to really accelerate investments and catalyze capital to flow towards climate-related projects in places that need it the most. And we're focused on deepening collaboration with many different partners across the ecosystem to overcome hurdles in developing what we call the project pipelines. And as part of this, we are supportive of the efforts of Capital for Climate in really building a credible pipeline of nature-based solutions projects in Brazil and beyond. Very much look forward to the discussion and the deal-making and the networking today. Thanks so much.